me. Hello, so for today's video, this is going to be look 3 of the Pastel collection. So this look is pretty basic right here, but I just thought it was something cute, something fun, something that has been done before. I think it was it based on like an American TV show? I don't know the exact name of it. But when I find out, I'll leave a little thing on screen when they have like little gems all over their face and that kind of vibe. So I thought, I haven't done it before, so why not do it now? I'm obviously late to the game, but better late than never. So yeah, well, that's what we're going to do today. So I'll link look 1 and look 2 in the eye so you can go and check them out as well. And yeah, let's start. So eyebrows are already filled in because it's boring, no one to see it, and they're literally a hot mess right now. They need waxing badly. It's something I've got to do, but I just can't be bothered. So I'm going to highlight the brow bone. So I'm going to take the Hourglass. So this is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lightning palette. This was a limited edition. They bring it back for a little while, so I highly recommend that you get on the bandwagon and buy it now. But yeah, it is super beautiful. And I'm just going to take that on a Crown Brush C511, and I'm just going to mix all the shades in the palette. I've taken the wrong brush. I'm taking the C510, sorry. The C511 is what I'm going to use to actually put the eyeshadow on. So that was clever. So I'm just going to put that underneath the brow bone. Okay, so for eyeshadow base, I'm actually going to take the Cover FX Power Play Concealer in N-Fair 2. I have really oily eyelids, and lately like nothing is working. I feel like it always creases no matter what I do. And I do like the Anastasia one, but it's like, it's literally such a small size, and I'm going to wait until I purchase a new one. But I thought we'll try concealer today and see how we get on. So I'm going to take literally a dot of that on the eyes. So I'm just going to blend that out with a crown brush. So this is a duo fibre blending brush. It's just using the flat side for it. Okay, so now that we've got base on, I usually do like to take the Nars Pro Smudge Something Primer, but because it's got no tint and we're going in with pastels, I wanted something that had a little bit of colour. That's why I went in with concealer and just not that eyeshadow base. So for palettes, obviously we're going to stick to the Sugarpill palette. So this is the mini colour palette, so it's fun size. And you can get this off of Beauty Bay. I think it's sold out at the minute, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm literally going to take Player 1, and I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C511. So I'm literally just using one shade today. I'm just going to take that throughout the crease and over the lid. Do you know what I really want to try from this? They have, is it the orange capsule or something? It looks so beautiful, but it's not on Beauty Bay, and I thought it was because they have a bunch of Sugarpill stuff. But I know it's on Beautylish, which I know are pretty good for shipping to the UK. But obviously we don't want to pay the taxes and stuff. Like if we can, see, we want to buy it from Beauty Bay or something like Cult Beauty or anything like that. But oh, it does look so beautiful. I'm just going to further blend that out with the crown brush just to make sure the edges are really nice and buffed out. I'm going to blow it out just because I prefer it blown out for my eye shape. I feel like it just suits it better. Okay, so that is basically it for eyes. Like I said, it's really basic. You'll also see from the thumbnail how basic it is. But I usually do at this step apply lashes and mascara, but because we're going to put little gems on, I don't want the lashes to get in the way. So we're going to move on to base, and I'm going to zoom you out so you can actually see my face. I'm going to start off by taking the Nip and Fab Rose Gold Essence this way. I'm going to take that on an e.l.f. stippling brush. I'm just going to put a few dots on the brush and then just put it around the face. So for foundation today, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in Porcelain. I don't think it's actually called Porcelain anymore. Like, I bought this so long ago. It's like when it first came out. And I'm going to mix it with the Maybelline Fit Me in 100. So I've just taken that on a little palette. And I'm going to apply it with a foundation brush. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. I do like this combo mixed. It is really nice mixed. And the reason why I sort of thirst come around it is because Porcelain is actually way too dark for me. Like, I like a warmer complexion. Like, I prefer something more yellow, even though I might be more neutral. I can't stand pink undertones, how they look. Like, they look so great on me, and I hate it. But yeah, the e.l.f. one's just, it is way too warm. Like, you can really see a difference. So I'm just going to buff that out with the Spectrum BO one. And I like the e.l.f. foundation on its own, but I hate the Maybelline one on its own. Like, it's just way too matte for me. So now I'm going to go back into the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. So this is again in the shade Airfare 2. Good God. And I'm going to take that on the under eyes. Just take like a dot. It's more than a dot, but. And on the forehead. Down the nose. His eye and a dot on the chin. And while I'm letting that dry, I'm going to take the Nip and Fab Fix Stix Definition in Medium Sculpt. And I'm going to take that on the Spectrum A18. You can obviously go ahead and take it like this if you wanted to, but I feel like it's just too chunky. It's too thick. Thick with 3 C's. And yeah, it's just easier with a brush. There's more control over where you want the product. You can hear that scratching. That's my cat, by the way. Like, she has a cone of shame on because she keeps scratching her ear, and she's trying to fake scratch her ear that she can't reach. It's the funniest thing. So I just take that around the forehead, around the cheek area, a little bit on the lip, take a bit on the nose. And then I'm going to buff that out with the Crown Brush C436. Yeah, your nay on this hair, by the way. Like, is it too much? Is it... No, I don't know. I don't like this curl. This won't sit right. Like, this sits perfectly fine. And this one just wants to always sit at a different angle. Like, I want it to sit more up. Like that. For my nose contour, I do take this brush. I usually take the JD Wadey brush, but I just can't be bothered. So I just take this and then I just blend out my concealer with it, and it just all blends into one, and it just looks like nothingness at this point. But yeah, I would usually take a smaller brush, but I kind of like how this is going because you can just sort of blend it out and it just all looks like one rather than being contour highlight. And then, like, if I really want to be detailed with it, then I will, but I'm not really that bothered about my nose contour. I just like to add a little bit of something there. I mean, I wish I didn't have such a round nose, but I am Scripper. And then to blend out the concealer, I'm going to take the Hourglass. This is, I think it's the Seamless concealer brush. There's no name on it, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, it just looks like so. It's like, it's not even a dome, it's like almost a half moon. And I'm just going to blend out the concealer. I love this concealer. It's like one of my, it's top tier. Like, it's up there. Like, if I don't know what to wear in a concealer, I'm just like, yeah, the Cover FX one. If not, the next one would be the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I love that one as well. And then the next one I love, but it's like I have to use it in combination with stuff. So that would be the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, but I like it with the Beauty Bakery powder. I don't really like it with any other powder for some reason. Like, it just doesn't work for me. No, one drop, so now, because I'm going to go in with more liquids, but I do want to set the under eyes before they crease really bad. So I'm just going to take the Cover FX Perfecting Setting Powder in Translucent Light. I'm going to load up my brush with it. So this is the Crown Brush C530. I just like to blend this out, make sure it's all blended. Just take the brush and then I'll take my finger. Just go in with the powder. Then for blush, I'm going to take the Nip and Fab Fix Stix Blush. So this is in Electric Apricot and it is bright. But trust me when I tell you this will blend out easy. I'm just going to take it on the Crown Brush C436 first. I just feel like because we've got this gorgeous pastel, like I really want a nice flushed cheek. So I'm just going to take it on this first, and we're just going to sort of pat it into the skin. Okay, so now that that's on, that's it for liquid. So I'm going to go back into the Cover FX powder and just set the T-zone. So for bronzer, I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Brilliant Bronzer in Golden Gal. And it just looks like so. It is super beautiful and it's like £7. So I'm going to take that on the Spectrum CO7 and I'm just going to bronze up the face. So I'm just going to add a little bit. I want it to be more blushy than I do bronzy. And then for highlighter, we're going to obviously go back into the Hourglass palette. And I'm going to take that on a Spectrum, no, I'm going to take that on a Crown Brush C529. Then I'm going to take the Spectrum A12 and just pop a bit of that on the inner corners and take a bit down the nose as well. Maybe on a cue as well. Then for blush, like I said, I really want it to be like this apricot-y, flushed, quiet look. So I'm going to take the Becca Luminous blush in Tiger Lily, and I'm literally going to take the smallest amount of this because it is pigmented and it's for more medium skin tone. So I usually use it when I've got self tanner on, just because when I'm fair, like, it is far too much. So like I said, it's just going to take a dabble. So I'm going to take the Spectrum A05 and I'm literally just going to sort of push into it lightly and just apply that to the cheeks. So I'm now going to finish up the lower lash line. So you guessed it, I'm going to take Player One on the Crown Brush C511 and we're just going to literally take that along the lower lash line as well. Ah, pop myself right up your eye. And before I go in and just put on gems, I'm just going to set the face. So I'm going to take the Pixie Glow Mist and I'm going to take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I feel like, do you know the chameleon that grabs the bubbles? I feel like I do that with my face, trying to grab the setting spray that's falling in the air. So for gems, I'm literally going to take the NYX Glitter Primer and then literally a bag of gems. You can get these off Amazon, off eBay, you can get them absolutely anywhere. You can get them any size, so obviously depends on your preference. If you wanted something smaller, you might be there all year if you do something smaller, but each to their own, because I wish I had the patience to do something like that. So I'm just going to take the glitter primer and just take it on the Real Techniques fine liner brush. And I'm just going to sort of misplace these around the eyes. So it's just really just going with what I feel like where stuff should go. I'm just going to do my lower lash mascara first before I go ahead and put any on the lower lash line, just because I don't want the mascara to sort of knock them away. So I'm taking the Kat Von D Go Big or Go Home mascara. It's not Kat Von D anymore, it's KVD, but you know, she no longer owns it, so I'm using her products. So you're not going to see this, you're literally going to see it on my head. Feel like that I'm happy with, so this is sort of what I'm just going to repeat to the other eye, obviously. So I'm going to do that off camera, apply lashes and mascara. So like I said, the KVD Go Big or Go Home. And then let me zoom you out so you can actually see my face a bit better. There we go. And then for lashes, I'm going to take the Unicorn lashes. So these are in Majestic AF. I haven't worn these in such a long time, and I'm hoping they go with this look. If not, I'll let you know if I do change them. But I do love these lashes, but they are a little bit big. So we're going to do that off camera, come back, and then we'll finish up the lips. Okay, so lashes are on, and I feel like they're actually perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with how they look. So for lips, I'm literally going to apply a clear gloss. So this is the Fenty Gloss Bomb in Glass Slipper. I haven't used this yet, I've heard good things. Obviously I love Fenty glosses, so a clear gloss was like the ultimate thing for them to come out with, I think. And yeah, I'm just super excited for this. Oh my god, it looks so wet and so dewy. So yeah, I'm going to put that on the lips. So just like the Henty Glow. I literally got all the lip glosses, and I always, I don't know, like the Diamond Milk one's really nice, but I love Fenty Glow, like, yeah, oh, just so beautiful. Okay, so this is the completed makeup look. Yes, I forgot to turn them in my pyjamas. I literally do this thing where I shower and then I get in fresh jammies. I don't get dressed anymore, and if I do get dressed, it's a top. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. So this was the last part of our little mini pastel series. So like I said, 1 and 2 will be in the eye, and also it will be below, so you can go and check them out for a less basic eye look, I guess. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed.